And when you open the door and notice it, it's laying, kind of curled up by the campfire, and its head kind of peeks up, and it does kind of like you're hearing it kind of let out a low warning growl.
Okay.
It's not like getting up at the moment. Can I pet that dog?
I'll pet that dog. I'll pet that dog. I'll pet that dog.
Okay.
You can certainly try.
What do you guys want? What do you guys want to do? Okay, go pet him.
Last session we left off where you guys were in this hallway. You would come up to kind of explore this north hallway that you hadn't been in yet, and you found, see, in this area here, like in one of the rooms was a giant wooden statue, and then in the center of the room, like a little model city of Absalom. And you fought the wood golem that was there. It was kind of a tough fight. You continue down the hallway here and then found the little room that was like still being dug out with a +1 pickaxe in there. And then continuing on further, you found a little like heater room that was really hot. Some spirits that were on fire jumped out, attacked you guys, were able to defeat them, and Kick-Ass found a really nifty ring in the ashes of the furnace, a little ventriloquist ring.
Oh, right.
So yeah, allows him to like throw his voice once per day. And he gets a +1 item bonus to deception checks.
If
Ready. And so you guys were finishing off in this room here. Where do you guys want to go from here?
if I'm reading, why is that? If this is the incinerator room, that looked much larger on the map than this room. My map. We're on level C, right?
You're talking about the
The blueprint shows this room is larger.
And I think
it also shows the expansion as being finished, and the expansion is clearly not finished.
Yeah. Okay. Just verify that this room, we are in the incinerator, and this room has not got a hidden larger area.
We can search for one if you think there's something hidden. Like, that's something we can totally look for. You are correct in that drawing shows this room larger. Like, look at that wall.
Yeah, we need to investigate why this room looks abnormal
compared to the thing. Yeah, you go ahead and give me perception. Throw that in the chat.
And others assist them with that, or is it kind of like a one-man and we try?
Yeah.
I have a couple of other you want to look around and see, see if you can notice anything out of the ordinary.
Because I will certainly mention that, like, this room does not seem to match up with our drawing.
And I definitely agree with him that the drawing does suggest it being slightly larger. It'd just be they haven't finished the as-built of.
Possible.
Like, yeah. This is what it was intended. This is the end result. Deviated by this much for such and such a reason.
Yeah, you look at the wall, it's pretty solid. You don't find anything indicating a secret door. Like, you're really confident, like you've checked over everything. knocked on the wall, seems to be solid behind it. Your dwarven expertise on it. It's like that. You notice this is not up to dwarven code of work, right? Like it's passable for humans, but
Oakley dokley.
either,
Shoddy craftsmanship.
yeah, either they just got the dimensions wrong and were lazy about it, or they were planning to expand it and hadn't gotten to it yet.
You yourself have dug 10 feet deep, and you are certain that there is no room over there.
Yeah, maybe they came into some like really hard granite or something, a slab of granite. They're like, well, we're not gonna dig this thing out. We're just gonna. This room's smaller now. It's too much work.
Vamonos. Where are we going to go from here?
I suppose. Let's see.
And just to remind you guys, like I remember, I don't think I said something during the session, but I might have said it afterwards. You guys were in that room with the eye. You guys would have noticed the room across the hall. That was like the room that you saw the writing from that said, that was from Otari, that you followed the ghostly footprints. That room was lit up again.
Oh, so back to the reading rooms?
Spirit has reset and we can follow it again. I'm definitely interested in that. I mean, I've been advocating for that as an option all the time. But we have so many other doors and stairs and stuff. We can go anywhere anybody wants.
We explored pretty much like this entire floor already, I think. So I say we go do that now.
Okay. I'm here for it.
Alrighty, you want me to just kind of put you back there?
Yeah, sure.
I'll put you guys here because this is the last spot that you saw the footsteps, right?
Yeah, went through this door here.
Yeah. So we'll just say, rather than moving it all across the map,
just to follow it here again.
Just to follow it to there again, we'll say you go do it, and it follows it down there. Like you guys are kind of knowing where it's gonna go, and you follow it to around here.
And this was, I think I was the closest to it. It passed through that door. Ooh, passed through that door, and we didn't see where it went from there.
Yeah.
Does it give off its own light? Like, if it were to pass in the dark, would we see it, or do we need to have it in our light for it to be visible?
Faintly, it's kind of like one of those glow in the dark things where it's like you see it, but it doesn't illuminate.
Read a book by it or anything.
Yeah, and it's super faint if it goes into the dark. So yeah, it continues down the stairs. You guys keep following it down the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Ready.
The blueprints we had, we did not have blueprints for this next floor down, correct?
We have A, B, and C blueprints. We don't have a D.
Right, yeah. I don't know if we don't have it or if it wasn't put in there yet because we weren't there yet.
No.
So I imagine
we have a D blueprint and maybe.
Imagine the walking orders, Codon, and then Kick-Ass and Mezix and Meredith in the back.
Skippy.
Quick. Have my bow out.
Got my shield up.
So yeah, you guys make your way down the stairs here that kind of hooks to the... Come down and then hook to the west. The wall here, the south wall here, is like, as you're making your way down the stairs, flickers and glows with ribbons of eerie green luminescence, similar to that in that room. And as you guys get closer, it again starts moving and forms words. and they form into say, Gauntlet is a weapon built to raise Absalom. It must be brought down.
Okay. Go destroy Gauntlet.
And they kind of slide into footprints again and under the door.
We are working towards that end. I think already. I mean, maybe not specifically, but let's poke to the goblin.
Yeah. Gonna go check the door out?
The halfling, rather.
Yep.
Door check.
Yeah, I will figure out some way to get there. Okay. I will do an investigation.
Let's go ahead and click on that in the chat.
The perception. Okay.
There's no actual investigation in. So the door doesn't seem trapped. You don't find any signs of trapping. You do see from the cracks like a source of light coming from behind it, a little bit of flickering light. Like putting your face up to it just to kind of hear and everything. You get like a damp smell, and you do hear occasional like water sounds. Other than the flickering light and in the cracks and the sounds, you don't.
How far does the sound appear to be from the door? I mean, is it like right on the other side or further away, or can I even tell? Although if it's really loud,
it doesn't seem to be like, it's not super loud. It's really faint, but
okay.
You don't get the feeling like the door's going to open up and flood you, or anything like that. There's no moisture or anything like that. It's just the air that's coming through is a little bit murky and like moist and kind of swampy smelling.
Okay. You guys want to open it?
Yep. I do this.
Yeah, the fuck spiders.
Ah!
I know. Look at all the spiders.
What?
Looks
I
like a
can't
wolf.
see.
And wolf.
Oh, I'm around the corner. I can't see. You guys gasped, and I just said something about spiders, so it must be spiders.
So you see this immense cavern. It's the air that hits you when you open is cold and damp. When the water's dripping from condensation above into a large still lake. Patches of moist mushrooms, some nearly 4 feet tall, grow along the western shore of the lake, while a narrow trickle of water feeds in from a tunnel to the south. A 35-foot long pavilion made of stone stands in the middle of the lake, elevated 10 feet above the water by more than a dozen stone columns. The entire pavilion is encrusted with damp, pale fungus. 2 stone bridges arch from the pavilion, one connecting it to a door set in the northern wall and another to the door in the eastern wall, which you just came through. And a faintly flickering campfire burns in the middle of the pavilion, its smoke curling to the ceiling. Sitting at the campfire, like as you open the door, Kick-Ass, you see this large wolf that's kind of just curled up by the campfire, and like as you crack open the door, its head peeks up.
I see it too.
Does
It's big, white, and fluffy.
Does it look like it's prepared to attack us, or I guess what I'm trying to find out is does it look like it might be a almost like a pet?
I mean, it's curled up next to a campfire, and when you open the door and notice it, it's laying, kind of curled up by the campfire, and its head kind of peeks up, and it does kind of like you're hearing it kind of let out a low warning growl.
Okay.
It's not like getting up at the moment. Can I pet that dog?
Well, pet that dog. I pet that dog. Open that now.
Okay.
You can certainly try.
What do you guys want?
I want to
What do
go
you
pet the
guys want
dog.
to do?
Open.
Okay,
I
go
want
pet
the
him.
dog. I will totally, if nobody else is, if everybody else seems hesitant, I will start.
Is there a person nearby or an owner
Yes.
that looks?
As Meredith, as you kind of get to there, the dog does, or the wolf does, kind of stand up, and you notice a man also jump up from the other side of the fire. As you kind of, like, the wall here kind of like crumbles and lowers to where it's just like a little ledge for the bridge that's kind of crumbling with age and stuff. So you come around the corner, and when he sees you, he jumps up and moves over to the kind of the edge, and he just starts like growling and barking at you, and the wolf jumps up, kind of comes to him and all like backs to him, and also hackles raised is like howling and barking at you guys.
The man barked or just the dog barked?
The man.
They both did.
Okay.
And initially, just like if I were approaching a strange dog, I would definitely stop. I'd make clear that, like, here, I'll even put use my spear, like, there we go. I put my spear away. Like, I definitely make it clear that I'm not hostile, but I start to approach him like I would approach a potentially hostile animal. You know, like like to the guy, like I'm making eye contact with the guy. Does he look like is he
The feral?
Yeah, like is he 100% like raised by wolves feral guy? Like is he? His picture makes him look like he's wearing.
Yeah, he looks like
weapons and stuff.
Yeah, he looks like his hair and beard is fairly matted, is dirty. I mean, he's barking and growling at you. He definitely has a feral kind of a look about him. What I'm going to do is go into initiative order, and we'll do
a social thing.
Social thing, yeah.
Cool. And to be clear, like he's not speaking the like druidic language, right?
No, you're
okay.
He's just straight up barking.
Just straight up growling.
Okay, I just want to be sure, like from my dedication, I do know druidic.
Yeah.
This adult man is barking at us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he's feral, like Jungle Book.
And you do kind of catch a glimpse of like
I was thinking like Encino Man.
Yeah, the little ghosts.
That might peg my age down to a specific age, though.
Are still
ghost.
kind of are going around as this is
Let's
happening.
try throwing some food.
Does he acknowledge the ghost? Does it seem like he either one sees it and or respond to it at all?
They're more or less like on the floor, and he seems to be more focused on you. Just Mezix and Codon if you guys want to roll.
Oh, whoops.
Oh.
And again, this is just like a social encounter.
Yeah.
Kick-Ass, you're up first if you want to, try to...
I have my bow out, but I will point it down so it isn't threatening, but I am ready to shoot.
Okay.
And I will advance a little bit further and just say, we mean you no harm. We would like to ask a few questions, if that is okay.
If you want to just give me a diplomacy check, I'll put that in the chat.
Okay.
Arnie, you start talking to him, and he stops barking and howling, kind of looks at you for a minute. Like, it does have an effect on him. Like, he stops his barking and howling and kind of like cocks his head a little bit. So on these type of encounters, you have like, it's instead of like the whole 3 action thing, it's like one thing. You do one thing, then move on. So he
Okay.
responds to your words and kind of seems to like settle down, or kind of come to himself, and shakes his head a little bit, and he starts to speak, but his voice is like kind of rough, and he just says, "This is my territory, not welcome, leave," and go to Kodon.
In an attempt to just, we're not planning on staying, I will pull out a bar of rations or a stick of rations or whatever they are and toss it to him, because like all animals like food. We are just passing through. We mean you no harm, simply passing through. I'm thinking, like-minded people, would that be a survival check? Thinking food.
I mean, I think it'd still be a diplomacy check, but I would give it to you, like lower the DC on that, because you are like kind of tossing, you pull it out, show it to him, and kind of toss it carefully. Or that's your intent anyways. If you want to roll a diplomacy check, see if you get a nat 1, you're just gonna try to beam him in the face with it. Here, take food. Now, yeah, you pull it out and kind of show it to him, and he and toss it in his general direction, and you see him kind of like sniffing a little bit and slowly shuffle over, pick it up, smell it, and just start scarfing it down.
Okay.
He's keeping his eye on you still, but he seems to be relaxing a little bit.
I've got nothing for this.
Sure, I mean, if you want to just say, I'm going to stay back here hidden in a way, like,
Yeah,
that's completely up to you. If you want to just be like, I'll just stay back here in case things go sideways, I can jump out and be like, surprise.
I'm going to do that.
All right. Here, have a free bomb. Meredith.
Yeah.
I would like to try to discover on the dog. So I want to or the wolf rather. So I would like to see if the dog, like with the master being distracted or appeased, like see if the wolf is inclined to the, like I'd also get out some rations, something that I am a study of the druids, see if I can offer it something that it would be interested in eating, and try to make friendly with the wolf. I guess I don't know if it's a discover still or if it's an influence.
I mean, if you want to make a discovery, you could do like a perception or nature, or maybe even survival with the dog or the wolf rather, because they're not really animal handling directly. To see like if you could learn something about it, if you want to take an action, like also pull out a ration and kind of toss it near the dog. That would be like a some sort of either
Diplomacy.
Yeah, like a diplomacy type of thing.
Okay, I'll do the first one, then I'll just try to suss it out and whatnot with a nature check if I could pick one.
Yeah, actually, if you want to target the dog and then just do a recall knowledge on it,
sure,
would be the easiest way. Oh yeah, like like this wolf is this wolf breed is like local to the forests and such. Around this area, he seems to be well fed. He is a lot more like once the man stopped barking and howling and kind of talk to you, the more he calms down, like the wolf, his hackles are still raised and he's still like on alert, but he's not like, he's not actively barking or baring his teeth, but he's definitely like in a ready stance, kind of still on guard a bit.
Living amongst rangers and druids and such, would I recognize the level of bond he has? Is it just a pet, or is it something that's like a druid or ranger's animal companion situation, or is it some like?
Yeah, there's definitely a deep bond there, like a companion.
Like this guy would be a ranger or a druid type thing.
Yeah,
or more than that.
You're getting that sense.
Okay, cool.
That I would, kind of discreetly try to. We're all kind of clustered up. I kind of whisper to the party, like, "Hey, this guy's like a ranger or a druid, like that's the animal companion, like that is a thing."
I mean, you did so well. So this, like, considering if he's a druid, like, kind of rattles a memory in your head of a druid in Otari that was like a leader of the druid circle, the little stone pond circle outside of just outside of Otari, that had gone. He's kind of was believed to be dead, but he basically went feral, killed somebody, and second here.
This guy would match that guy's description.
Yeah, well, most people believe he's dead because he like basically just jumped off the cliff into the ocean. There's always been like little stories of like, oh, I saw him in the woods, or like Bigfoot sightings.
Santa Claus and Gremlins, yeah.
Yeah. So Kick-Ass, back to you.
Okay.
I'm sure that too.
I will take a step forward. Well, I will ask him, is it okay if we proceed? And I will take a step forward, unless he makes any sort of gesture that would imply that he doesn't want me to move forward. Oh, well, wait a minute. The light is now behind us.
Yeah, I meant to kind of reset it. You notice it's kind of like erratically moving around as this was going on. So you're asking me to like proceed? Do you want like say like?
Yeah, basically, can I proceed? We are following that light.
So you point out the light and say we're following that, and it seems to like go off at that moment. It goes off.
Sure, following that light anymore.
Yeah, you see it go over the ledge, and then a few seconds later, you would see it kind of pop up on that far shore. As you're pointing it out, he kind of like looks to it and seems to notice it for the first time, and backs up a little bit, and so does the wolf.
Okay, so I will take a forward step.
He seems to tense up a little bit as you come in closer. But give me another
diplomacy.
Yeah, you're trying to convince him like you're chasing that, you're following that thing, and basically you're gonna leave. Like we're here for that, and we'll leave.
Okay, and there's that. And can I determine what the distance is from here to here?
Sure, like there's a 10-foot drop to the water. and then like
Okay.
another 5 feet. So you could probably, like, if you wanted to run and jump over to that, you could. It's like a 10-foot drop. You might be better off jumping into the water and then.
Can we tell how deep the water is, roughly?
I have catfall, so any damage I would take should be
Minimal.
reduced.
Yeah. I think it basically treats it 10 foot less or something like that. So like
We
it
can
wouldn't
hop down
be
from there.
anything for you to jump down 10 feet.
Okay. So, does it look like he's concerned, or not concerned? Does
Yeah,
it
it
look
looks
like he's
like-
ready to attack?
Looking down at the water, you see it's about 10 or 15 feet. It drops pretty straight off. At least like right here and along the walls, and then sort of gets narrower as it approaches the shore. So like if you were to just jump off into this water, it'd be about 10 or 15 feet deep.
Okay. I will. I am going to.
You kind of point that out and say we're following that, basically indicating like we're just following that, we're gonna go that way. He kind of seems to think about it for a minute and then like nods his head like go. Nods his head towards it like
I will move here. That would be 15 feet of movement. And you said from here to here is what, 5?
We're not in combat. You can just say
Okay.
that you're moving there.
yeah, you could run
Okay.
over there and jump.
Okay. I will run and jump. And then
Oh, there's probably a wall that's not letting you drag it. Okay.
Okay.
He looks at you guys and like kind of like again says, this is my territory, and then kind of gestures towards Kick-Ass like, you leave.
Yeah, I'm done basically.
Coat on with your full plate armor. Do you want to go jump in that water?
It's so
Like 15
pleasant.
feet.
I think you would probably be able to jump over here as well.
I've got good
Probably just make
strength. I
like
should be able to make that.
an athletics check or something just to see if you can.
Yeah.
Not miff it.
Sure. Athletic.
Oh yeah, he
Boing!
jumped over the halfling.
I did like a somersault.
Yeah, I'll drag you down because you'll. Oh, the next up would be Mezix.
Essex.
You see, you would probably be able to see like Kick-Ass and Codon kind of.
Yeah. You said next up, Mezix. Sorry, am I?
Yeah, I had to reload, so I couldn't.
Oh,
Say
gotcha.
next. And then real quick, I'll move you, Codon. Imagine you jumped over.
I would actually get as, because other people will be following me, I will try and
Yeah.
get as far away from the edge as possible.
All right, and I'm rolling athletics to try to get across.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to just jump into the water and swim there, you.
I mean, if
You're
I
not
fail
wearing-
athletics, then
Yeah.
I'm going to land in the water.
I think it's like a swim check. Like if you go to the main page, you pull up your character sheet, and then click on the little swim.
Yeah. I'll just go roll athletics, see if I can make it. I mean,
Okay.
I'm trained in it.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not. I was looking at acrobatics. Oh, let's see. above
Enough.
average.
It's not a long jump.
Yeah, it's not a long jump. I think you'd be able to get over, like, at least you don't quite make it to the shore, but you get into where it's like, you know, shallow enough to where you can, you're still on your feet and make your way up onto the shore.
Yeah.
And then Meredith, you following suit?
Yeah, I'll definitely start moving up and definitely clearly indicate that, like, I am following suit. But as I'm going, like, can I be like Master Yoda or whatever the dude's name would have been? Like try to see if he responds to me opening up to him. Maybe even using the druidic language. He's like he would be a.
If it's who you thought it was, his name would be Y'all. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Mesman. Y'all Mesman. Put it in the chat.
Sure, and like whatever the like proper form of whatever his title would have been or whatever, like whatever is like the proper way to speak to him. Like I would try to indicate that, hey, listen, like if I'm either mistaken or you're offended, like I'm still working my way over this way like everybody else. Like I'm following. Like I imagine as we're all walking, like I know in turns it's like we moved one at a time, but I imagine we're all kind of walking forward and hopping off.
And
I trailing along at the behind. But yeah, I'd call out to him and like see if he acknowledges or recognizes or.
Yeah, he definitely reacts to you using his name. It kind of seems to have like it's not a calming effect. He kind of tenses up a little bit and seems to get a little bit more defensive.
Gotcha. I'll take the pack of rations. I'll deduct that now. The pack of rations I was kind of starting to get out for the dog. I was kind of like, make clear that like that's what they are, and put them down as we leave.
And then you also.
And yeah, I'll follow suit.
Right, I'll move you over because there is a wall type thing there.
Sure.
And I think the ghost that I not hit, like disappears if I don't. Yeah, you guys see as at this time it's continuing down this hallway.
Oh, I will follow.
Right, and I'm going to in the counter there because that's over. I was like, why aren't you moving? Oh. And
you get 1,000 experience points each.
it should be more.
Be more? All right.
Not more than 1,000.
Each?
Yeah.
Each, and we each level up again.
Hell yeah.
Not more. I said not more than 1,000. 80.
Oh. I thought you said it should be more. I'm like, what? I'm
Should be more than what it was
There was any.
coming up with. But I will. Alright. So yeah, you guys should be able to move now and follow that.
Okay. I see something really strange in this water.
So, well, let me pause that thing. Back it up a little bit. As it comes around the corner here and you open up, you see this rusty metal chute protruding from the ceiling to the west, coming to an end over a pool of slimy water. There's like a huge mound of fungus that lies under the tube just against the west wall, resting in a strangely monstrous shape.
Okay, I will keep I've got my bow up ready to fire if it attacks me, but I will continue to walk.
If
Down
the
this
tube
way.
attacks you?
No, the creature that's
Oh, at the bottom
whatever
of the
that
tube?
is. Yeah. So
You kind of go past it. You do see, like, as you're like keeping an eye on it, you make out it. There is some, like, it looks like the body of some sort of creature here,
okay.
but it seems to, like, it doesn't seem to be moving or anything.
Not moving like it's dead, or not moving like it's not coming out of the water.
Like it's dead.
Oh.
Oh, good.
And you're pretty glad for that. I can't see if I can find an image of it for you. There we go.
Ah,
That's
Yeah.
friendly. I want to make a pet of that.
Oh, sorry. And then it continues around.
Okay, what happens here?
we pause. That's what happens.
So you see this, like, you see that it's like another pool of water. Looks about, it's pretty dark, but as you get up with your gem of brightness, you can see through. It looks murkier than the other water, maybe because it's just been sitting here, but it only looks to be about 3 feet deep, which for you is deep enough.
Pretty deep. Yeah.
And you see, like, around the corner, like the ghost kind of goes around the corner into this, like, cavern.
How difficult does it look to move along the wall so I don't go into the water?
I mean, it's kind of like, if there's no ledge, this is like meaning to be like, cavern walls. They're kind of at an angle, but they just go straight down into the water. If you wanted to try to, like, parkour it a bit and climb up on it and find a hold, you would do like a climb check.
I have a bad feeling about going in the water, so yeah, I would like to at least try a climb check. Hopefully my athletic skill.
It's in the same spot as the like, if you go to your character, the main one, where your land speed is, there's a climb and there's a little dice. If you click on that, it'll do that for you.
Okay. There we go. Oh.
Immediately in the way.
But because of my cat fall, that
you
saved me.
You have hero points. Straight up re-roll it.
You do have hero
can't
points.
do worse.
True.
I think you wouldn't take damage from it. You know what I mean? So you basically just, the walls are kind of moist and slip. You would slip. If you don't want to use a hero point, what would happen is you would just kind of fall into the water. I think cat fall makes you not go prone. But I mean, it's fairly deep, so you'd be kind of like holding on to the wall, like, to keep your head above water. Unless you want to hero point it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point it just for.
Sure. And which way did you want to go? Did you want to kind of come along this way, or did you want
I'm
to?
gonna come along this way.
Okay. I'll move you. Just kind of put you there. We'll say you're along the wall, and as you like kind of climb around this corner, you see the ghost continues into there, and you see like a little island. A low rocky isle rises like it's less than a foot above the surrounding water. Surface is covered in a fine layer of pale green mushrooms and mold. A human skeleton dressed in rotten leather armor, clutching a rapier, lies in a heap at the center of the isle. And you see when the ghost kind of makes its way to the skeleton, it then kind of rises up into the form of a humanoid.
Okay.
Oh, hot damn.
Let's see.
Hello. Ghost with the most.
The rest of you, are you just kind of hanging out?
Yeah, I don't want to get wet if I don't need to.
We can definitely wait until he reports back, yeah.
Okay. I will move, I guess, another few feet.
All right.
I need to make another.
No, we'll say you're doing okay with the last one for now, since you're just kind of edging. It is like half distance, and you guys see like. Do you tell anybody like what you're seeing? Because they're kind of.
I see something up there. Yeah, I do.
Hanging out on
I
the
do
shore.
see something up there. I do see something up there. Okay, I will move. Does he appear to be looking at me as a friend, a foe?
It kind of seems to be hovering there.
Okay.
Kind of like looking around.
I will move another 10 feet, and I will calmly say, I mean you no harm. And what is the distance from the wall to, say, from here to here?
Sorry, I had a note up from where you are to kind of like that island.
Yeah, basically from about here. Yeah, from roughly here, which would be the closest point to get onto the island. How far would I have to jump?
It'd be 10 feet. You would see.
Okay.
All right, everybody gets another hero point. As you like start to brace yourself, he's like, you hear him call out, and he's like, "Oh no! They've come back. Watch out!"
Oops.
And he's
What's
kind of
going on
pointing. He's
down
kind
there?
of pointing towards like behind you, and you turn and look, and out of the water, this glowing orb kind of rises out of the water.
Oh, hello.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And then two more other creatures also rise out of the water. They look a little bit different.
That
Uh-oh.
looks like hair with lights.
It
Hairy
does
light.
look like something that would be caught in your drain, right? And you guys see the light from these things kind of pucker out, or kind of like start in the water. The water starts glowing, and then these things raise up.
So from our angle, we see the two of them, right?
Yeah. Let's roll initiative. Alrighty. The bright one scully one is going first. Looking at it real quick. Okay. It's just gonna kind of move up to near you. Kick ass. And miss you.
Shocking.
It's gonna try another one. You want to use your nimble dodge? It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
I won't make you waste it for that because it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You take 13 electricity damage.
I'm under attack, folks.
That's the urgency you express your.
Yes, I'm help.
Oh, he sounds like he's just slightly in danger down there, but not much.
You guys, I'm sort of under attack here. Just when you get around to
When you get around.
when you get around to it, you might.
Okay.
Let me check something real
You know
quick.
what?
I believe since you are climbing and you took damage, you might need to make a check to stay.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah, climb doesn't say anything about being attacked, so. But
Okay.
The climbing does require both hands, so if you
I
want,
can't attack.
no, you could move away, or like continue to move away, or jump over here and then pull out your weapons. But you wouldn't be able to attack while you're hanging onto the wall.
Here's a question. I can do a jump to here and then do a tumble through, which would put me right there. Is that possible, or is
Yeah,
that am I really?
You wouldn't. You could jump there and continue to move. Otari's friendly. You are not going to have to. He's not going to try to stop you or attack you or anything. He also doesn't seem like he's fully corporeal. So.
Side note: a leap is normally its own action, not part of a move. If that makes a difference too.
Well, my only other option is to try and crawl away.
But yeah, like just something to know about other ghosts because you guys have seen a few here. If a creature has an incorporeal, tag, if they're incorporeal, you can pass through them. They don't. You just can't end.
I am going to move 10 feet this way. That would be my first action.
Are you gonna start going back towards your friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be 10 feet. Can I climb? Where is this in relation, or what's the
I'll move it
elevation?
over a little bit. It's in the water. It came out of the
Okay.
water. It's not up against the wall or anything.
Okay, so I'm going to move another 10 feet.
So your movement, like climbing, is half speed. So like that would.
Yeah. So I'm moving basically, and I'm taking my actions as movement, half speed movement instead of full speed.
Yeah. So like 25 feet
So-
of movement would be a double move, basically. If
Yeah.
you wanted to double move.
Oh yeah, basically, my first act. Well, let me go back to where I was. My action number 1 would have been to go here.
That's 10.
Action number 2 would have been to go here, which is now 20 feet.
You could get up
And
to
my
here at
third
25. You can get up to here at 25. It's kind of one of those
trying
weird
to-
things where if like you have 25, I would say if you're taking 2 actions, you would have, instead of
He's letting
50,
you
you could
carry
put-
the half from the first round into the second
Okay.
round.
Okay. Then
It'd be kind of
I'm-
like the every other 5-10, 5-10 movement as well, you know?
And let's see. I guess if I go, I might as well take the third one and go here. Go here. 5. I'm gonna go. I'll be here, which would make it 10.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right.
And I will assume that I don't have any weapons out, so
Yeah, you would, because you would have had to stone to climb. But you guys see
Yeah.
like Kick-Ass just scrambling sideways and come back up. He seems,
and I appear to be pretty badly hurt.
I mean, you're just injured, but
Okay, I'm done.
We got you, boo.
alrighty, Meredith.
Those things came up out of the water. They're like magical creatures, not undead creatures, right?
Correct.
I think. Okay. Range on that.
They definitely seem to have some magic to them as they're glowing and they're kind of wispy.
They looked that way to me. I am gonna cast.
The other one, well, you don't see that one, I don't think, but Kick-Ass, you kind of remember that thing, something very similar, like on the first level, that came out of the dead bodies. Like you fought something. It's a little bit different, but it's very similar to those things. Those little.
Alright, I'm going to switch from my spear to my bow as my first action. And then I'm going to target this guy. I don't yet think that I need to use spell slot.
Oh, yeah, that hits. And
And then I'm going to cast Glass Shield on myself. And end my turn.
here, Meredith. As it like comes at you and starts flitting around your head.
My AC is currently 21.
You could make me a will save.
Oh, shit. I hope I can.
It's kind of like it's flickering. Basically, it turns and fits and flits in the air around your head, like flashing and sparkling in a bewildering array. And you kind of get the sense of like as you just it sort of for like a split second, sort of like this. It's very disorienting and stuff, but you kind of like shake it off. That's its turn, because that's a 2 action.
Gotcha.
This one's gonna come up here and I don't know if I can get here.
Wait, like there's vertical space there too. They can't be that big, right?
Yeah, maybe it'd kind
Be
of.
one above, one
That
below.
one's going up high. This, I'll say, the one that attacked you because you're taller is going kind of up high. This one's going kind of low to kick ass. If you can give me a will save, I'll put it in the chat real quick.
Okay.
Says the same thing as they're just kind of flitting around you with sparkly lights.
26. That's success.
Yeah, you. You see it happen to Meredith a little bit, so you're kind of ready for it. Alrighty, and Kenneth, Codon,
Okay.
you are up. Codon smash.
Codon go smash. I've not done a tumble check before, so if I want to do a tumble check,
So you target the creature, and then it's the easiest way is on your basic action macro.
okay.
And there's its tumble through. It should be the last one. You succeeded, so you'd be able to get around them,
Yeah. It's terrifying.
which is good because now you have the flanked. You've been watching Kick-Ass do it. You're like, I think I got this. I've seen him do it a few times.
Okay, and then
That's one action.
I am going to. Oh, I should have my. Why is my shield not up? Thing. Okay, and then I'm going to attack.
Well, it would have went down at the beginning of your turn. You would have had it up
Yeah.
if they would have attacked you.
Oh yes, that's why.
You have to.
Then it did the right thing.
Yes.
Striking. Oof, I'm definitely gonna re-roll that garbage. That is much
Yeah.
better. And then I will raise my shield.
Righty, it is now badly injured.
Okay.
Mezix, you are up.
All right. Let's start with I want to do a call knowledge on this thing. See if I know anything about this.
You sure do.
Woo!
What would you like to know? I'll tell you. You know that this is a flicker wisp. You can learn one other thing about it, like weaknesses, resistances, immunities, things like that.
Resistance or immunity?
So you would know that these are completely immune to any magic.
Okay.
Oh shit, fuck.
My bombs are not magic. Alright, then I will try to throw a firebomb at it. See if what burning here smells like.
You do have 3 hero points.
Yes, and one of those is reverse strike.
Alrighty, so go ahead and just hit damage. That's a good one because it's like
Yeah.
rolling and just like, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I've got a hero point that I could spend, or I could just automatically succeed. Woo!
That one is
And-
dead, and then that was one action.
I don't want to blow through like all of my bombs, so or like maybe not all of them. Yeah, I'll try acid flask for this one. Nope.
Alrighty.
And that's it for me.
I'm just gonna fly up here to Codon. So
Critical.
I would have 12 left after that.
I still got 40. Well, 38. Close.
And it misses you. Alrighty.
That's
and
almost
then
as much as I have full.
kick ass. You got one that's right here. That was trying to flick around your head.
Okay. I am going to draw my sword. Is he off guard to me?
Things.
No, I don't believe so.
No. Well, because
You're not flanking.
he's there, and Codon is here.
You're not flanking.
You would have to be
Okay.
directly across.
Opposite side.
Okay. So I will do a strike anyways.
Feign or something like that using one of your actions, which would make him, I believe, off guard.
Oh well. He takes 8 points of damage,
He's now badly injured.
and I will attack him again. Oh,
Able to
Okay.
flit away from you a little too fast.
yeah. So now I am done.
There it is.
So get step forward from here. That was an action, unfortunately. But then from here, I am going to target. Go ahead. I'm gonna cast one of my heal spells on the dwarf from 30 feet away. I have this cool ability, so I might as well use it. He is not adjacent. I'm doing the 2-action version. I roll healing. I get 13.
You healed. That was your turn then.
That was 2 actions.
2 actions. Okay.
It was a lot of words, but only 2 actions. And then for my 3rd action, I'm just gonna try to shoot this guy here. I have my bow out, and that's might as well. No, I am going to cast Blast Shield on myself again. Is what I'm gonna do. Single action, and I get that on me, and that ends my turn.
Thing is going to split around Codon's head. Codon, if you could give me a will save in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do so.
And it's not going to like that, so it's going to try to attack you.
We've all saved against that.
You have,
Effect.
and then it
Thank you.
misses. Alrighty. Codon, you are up.
Is it close enough that I can hit it with my sword?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attack it. And swipe or no swipe? Crushinator.
Yeah.
If it's not dead,
Oh, it is probably muchly.
Oh, yeah. The massive damage immediately kills them.
vaporize.
75%.
Vaporize. I'm gonna turn around and say, I'm coming for you next, Mr. Fireball. Oh. I'm not gonna waste a hero point on that.
Yeah, that makes sense. And major shield. Good. Magics.
Okay. Gonna move. Oh, right. Thing. Move up a bit, and let's try. A lightning flask. I'm not gonna re-roll this one. I suppose I'll try to hit it with a sling then. Nope. That's it for me.
So this thing is basically just gonna target Kodon again. Oh no! For 12 and see if this works right.
Oh. It went invisible.
You guys still see kind of like where it's at though, right?
I saw where it started. Still glowing where it started.
Oh, like your little thing, like I wonder.
It shows that it was. Oh no! It moved down to here.
Yeah. So it makes it like
It has a glowing feature that it indicates that it's changed to something, but the token is still there.
It's given the sound waves, though. You don't see the token itself. Or at least
Yeah.
I don't.
it's automatically undetected to any creatures relying on sight, precise senses, as early precise sense.
It just doesn't hide the token.
You can seek to attempt to figure out an invisible creature's location, making it only hidden from you. This lasts until the invisible creature uses sneak to become undetected again. You're already observing a creature. When it becomes invisible, it starts out hidden. Since you know where it was, though, it can then sneak to become undetected. Okay, so it kind of blinks out. You know where it's at.
I do know where it's at.
You knew where it was when it went invisible.
Right. Okay.
I'm trying to see. So it tried to attack. Everybody got another hero point. It tried to attack. Did everybody draw hero cards? Let's do it just to make sure everybody got one. It went invisible. And I'm gonna. So we'll see. Kick Ass, it is your turn.
Okay. So we killed the two of them. The fireball, I guess, is still around. The will-o-wisp.
Yeah, you saw it kind of blink out. You knew that it was right here when it blinked out. If
Okay.
you want to try to see if you can make a perception check to see if you can perceive where it is. Kind of like for most creatures, like can you hear it? You know, maybe something in the air. Can you try to perceive it?
I will make an effort to perceive it, which I guess would be my first action.
It's against its sneak. Go ahead and click that perception in the chat. So yeah, you're able to tell that like right there the air is kind of moving around a little bit differently. Sec.
I will.
Instead of invisible, it is just hidden to you, so it's still kind of invisible. So what that would mean is that you have to, when you attack it, if you would before you roll your attack, it should automatically roll like a DC. It's like a DC 5 flat check.
Okay, I will. Let's see. I will draw my short bow, and I will.
So you kind of know the square that it's in. Oh, it's actually when targeting a hidden creature before you roll to determine your attack, you roll a DC 11 flat check. But because you can see that little thing down there, you target it.
Yeah.
When you roll attack, it's going to roll the check right away for you.
Okay.
It should.
I will.
C5.
So let's see what happens.
Yeah, it rolled. I guess it didn't. It used to do that.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll just a DC.
So
just roll a D20.
Okay.
Oh, Sean did it.
He passed.
Oh, okay.
He rolled his before me. He got an 8.
But it's DC
Yeah.
11.
so I didn't-
Oh, so you did not make it.
So yeah, your shot goes wide. You didn't really. You know that the general 5-foot square that it's in, but it didn't hit. So that's one action. Or 2 actions, because to perceive it was an action. You still know the square it's in.
Okay. So I am, and that actually is my third. So I'm done.
Meredith.
I assume that his sneak attack does not count for me. I would have to speak on my own.
Yeah, unless you take it, there's an action to call out, like, hey, it's right there, type of thing.
Gotcha. Targeted. I will try to do a
Seek of my own. Not open. Seek.
I don't know if I know where it is or not.
It is a secret. I do not know.
Yeah, you know where it's at. So it's hidden to you as well.
Okay.
I will indicate that as a second action to everybody else that it's now, 10 feet out in front of Odon. And I will also, first I'll make it, it's concealed or it's
It's hidden, so it's that DC 11 would pop back up.
I will make my right. I will re-roll that.
Better. That is better, but not better enough.
Better enough. That's
And that is my
2
3.
actions? Oh, there's 3.
I peeked it out. I called it out or indicated it or whatever as a second action, so everybody else knows where it is too. And then as a third, I took a shot at it.
Well, I don't want to fail that. Let's fix that garbage. Can I fix that garbage?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't let us in the game like that flat check.
I would just re-roll it, right?
Yeah, just re-roll
Roll
it
another one.
and then take a hero point out.
Well, I tried.
The curse of the reroll. So that was one action.
Curse of the rolls. Yep.
The 2 actions move and then that. So you do have 1 action left if you want to try again, or if you want to raise your shield.
And raise shield. Okay.
All right, Essex.
All right. So I know the general area since he called it out.
Yeah.
It's just a flat check that I need to succeed at.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go for. Well, it probably not fire. I'll try acid.
Do area checks,
Well,
area of effect checks need to do a flat check?
I think that you would know if this would change your mind to remember that isn't Codon like fire resistant?
Yeah, but
course I am.
isn't this thing like made of fire?
You can limit the splash damage to this creature only or not anyway.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. What I'm saying is like say he missed. If you target this area and miss, you could still say, well, apply splash damage and it would take it, but I think so would Codon at that point. But Codon is resistant to fire. So you would
Correct.
know that you're not hurting Codon with the fire.
Right, but
Yeah, if you
All right.
if you think that like you're not sure this is a different creature than the other ones.
I'll do recall knowledge again then.
Sure.
Yeah, but
Okay. You know that this is just it's a will-o-wisp.
and that's all I know.
And you know one thing. What do you want to know? Do you want to know its immunities and resistances?
yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
it doesn't have any.
Oh. Cool. Then I will use fire.
Actually, that's wrong. That's weird. It is also immune to all magic spells except Fairy Fire, Revealing Light, Force Barrage, and Laundry.
Huh. I guess. Yeah, fairy fire makes sense to reveal its location. But anyways, how about regular fire?
Yes, it is not immune to regular
No, but not a fairy.
or resistant.
Yeah. Goblin fire.
And then the flat check. I guess I'll try a hero point on the flat check. How did he do that
You just
before?
have to re-roll it again and then
Roll it
subtract a hero point.
Oh,
Oh,
come on!
So close.
that was on an 11.
So
It rolled back.
At least it's not worse than the first roll. That sucks when that happens like it did on Codon. So go ahead and hit damage so we can apply the splash damage to it.
Or splash damage.
And you're resistant to more than 4, right? Like you got fire 10 or fire 5.
Well, I could just choose to only do splash damage to the target.
Just to the target. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So it did take some damage.
Um,
That was 2, 3, because you did recall knowledge. No, this is 2. Then that attack. I think you have one more.
I guess try a sling attack.
Yeah, go ahead and hit that flat check real quick.
Nope. Nope.
Alrighty. It is going to pop back into existence.
Just didn't fall for my trick. You kept shooting at me.
How do I? Should I just click use for the hero action to get rid of it?
Just right click on it. Like on your character sheet at the top.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Ready. Make sure I'm not. It's gonna try to shock you. Yes. points. $13. Zzz. And that's its turn. Kick-ass, you are up.
Okay. Target. I need to roll a DC 11, correct?
No, it's not.
Nope.
It's not hidden anymore.
Okay, perfect. Then missed. Okay.
Did you have
So
3
I
hero
will-
points? Well,
Yeah, I think I
have you
will
not-
take
Have
it.
you not used any?
I used one, but
I think we got one back.
yeah. I think we got 2 back, didn't we?
Just one.
That's
It's you get one every out. But we've gotten 2 so far.
We've gotten 2 total.
okay. So I should have 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I will. Okay, I will get rid of that one. And try it again. That one. Okay. Should have.
Close.
I should be down to 2. So I still missed. Okay, so let's try a second one.
You can only use 1 hero point. Oh, you're just gonna try another attack. Oh, look
Yeah.
at that.
20. That's a critical. That should hit. Okay.
So that would have been
That was my
miss,
second
but it-
attack.
Yeah.
So he takes 8,
Takes
8 points of damage. And how does he look?
Barely injured.
Oh. Okay.
I think the only damage he's taken, if I'm not mistaken, is the splash damage and then that 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done.
Alrighty. Meredith.
All right. Seeing how difficult this guy is to hit, I am going to cast Blast. Oops.
I don't think you meant to target it. There you go. I'll take it off of it because
Oh, but did it auto put did it auto put the effect on it?
yeah, it put the blessed art
Oh
on it.
yeah,
It was,
no. It's an emanation from me. It didn't even occur to me that it would like put it on it.
Yeah, no worries.
As my first 2 action. And that catches all of us in the radius. And as a 3rd action, I'm going to strike the thing. I hope. No. Where am I? Oh, but hold on.
A 13 is a critical miss.
His 26 would have been a miss if he didn't roll a nat 20 on the die. Its armor class is above 26.
Jeez.
I will take that miss. That's fine. And that ends my turn.
Righty, Codon.
I'm going to strike it. Or at least attempt. Bless is on there. Good. And that 13 damage.
It is now badly injured.
And then I will try hitting it again. Oof. I've got 2 hero points. I am going to try again. Maybe. There goes. Reroll using a hero point. That's better. Oh, still missed. Oh well.
At least a 26 will miss if it's not a nat 20 on the die. So its armor class is upwards of that.
And then raising the shield. I was just trying to figure out which hero point to burn.
Which hero card? Yeah.
Or which hero card.
Mezix. While he's thinking about that, you can take your turn.
All right. Guess I'm gonna try a firebomb again. Come on. So I've got to get a 19 on this roll. Or no, 18. Not a nat
That
one.
is not that. That is yeah.
I'm gonna use a hero point for this.
Yeah.
Hey. And it's no longer concealed, correct?
Right. Yeah, you don't have to.
Yes.
It is now near death.
And it's got persistent fire damage.
Burn, baby, burn.
Let's try a slingshot. Oh, this probably will. Well, if I get lucky with this. Nope. And I can't really do anything else, so that's it for me.
It is going to kind of float around Codon if you want to use your reactive strike.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Wait.
Die. Die.
Right. How do you want to do it?
Ha! Swirl it around and smash it to the ground. Mix it in with the water. Put out those ashes.
Alrighty, yeah, and as it does
Big
that, it
camper.
just kind of dissolves into nothingness. All
Good Boy
that
Scout,
was
make sure
that was a severe encounter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
like-
was nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could tell after
That
what
was
its
a
AC was.
level 6 scare. Yeah, his AC was 27. I think the only way that Brett could hit it is with a, well, I don't know, maybe because that was his
Nat 20.
second attack or something. That nat
Yeah,
20
It was
down
under,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, so maybe
Yeah, it had to.
after your first attack, you had to your only help was basically a nat 20 at that point.
That's kind of what I was going
Yeah.
trying to get with the that last slingshot.
Alrighty.
I love like the string of like effects. Oh, never mind. It when it I could
just
still
matched
see
up
the
with mine?
effects. Yeah, I could still see the effects on the will-o-wisp. So it just like was a chain going down to codons.
So
I'll mention that I did find that monster on the island.
I don't think that's a monster. I think that's somebody we want to talk to. I think that's who we were
Wanna heal up
following.
Okay.
yeah, he
But
was
I'd
kind of
like
a
to-
ghostly figure. You would have, like, now that you think about it, you'd recognize that you have seen like statues of Otari in Otari. Things like that. He's
Ah.
pretty well known figure. Like, it matches up fairly well. And he warned you about the Willow. He was like, look out.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys take some time to heal up a little bit, patch up, and it's 8 o'clock, so we can pick up next week and we can talk to the Ghost of Altari.
Sounds good.
All right.
Cool. Hooray.
Okay.
Fun, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.